Hey friends, welcome back for finishing up our folk art fox. So I'm going to take my black marker first and I'm going to color a few different things on my fox. I don't want to color too many things. With this project, it's kind of a less is more kind of thing. You don't want it to be overwhelming and super colored because then it just gets a little too busy. So be really mindful and think about where you want to add these different colors. Where would be the best spot to place them? So maybe I want to color this part of this flower also. Okay, and that will probably be enough black. I think I'm going to color the inside of all these black as well. Now I used a black marker for that part. You don't have to use black. Maybe you want to use a different color. Totally fine. I'm going to use pink for my fox's body. Again, use whatever color you have available. And I'm going to make sure to stay around the edges of all these funky, really interesting patterns I drew. So all my flowers and my dots and circles and triangles. I'm not going to color over those. I'm going to color around them because I really like how the white is showing through those different parts. So this part may take you quite a while to color, and that's fine. Have fun. Just color, you know? What else do you need to do with your day? And if you don't get all this colored in one day, why don't you color a little bit, you know, maybe 5 minutes here and 5 minutes the next day. Shouldn't take you too terribly long to color, but you know, you don't have to do it all in one sitting if it seems overwhelming. Now I'm going to leave this flower and these parts of the face white. I think that's just going to kind of make it a little bit more interesting. So maybe now I'm going to move over here and color the tail. I'm going to leave the tip of the tail white, and all of these little designs, I'm going to leave them white as well. Okay, so I've got my fox's head and tail colored. I think now what I want to do is color the body. And that's going to take quite a while to color, but I'm just going to take my time and I'm going to just work hard, trace around the edges. If I need to move and rotate my paper, I can, whatever makes it easier for me. But I'm going to take my time and color my fox's whole body, and then I'll be finished with my project. that was epic. And it was a lot of coloring, but wow, doesn't it look great? Make sure I snap the cap back on my marker. And I am so happy with how that turned out. So with this project, you've got so many things going on. You've got your fox, you've got all these patterns and some color. So really, when you look at something like this, think about how less is more, okay? So you've got all this pattern, all of these things drawn. Just color the fox. Don't worry about coloring the background, because then it's gonna kind of just be almost too much going on in this project, okay? So think about your negative space, which is this white, plain, empty space, versus your space that has all of this drawing, you know, all of these patterns and colors. So think about how you have negative versus that positive space. Just saw a spot where I didn't color. And I'm even looking at it right over here and realizing I need a little something to fill in this negative space right there. There we go. All right. So take your time drawing this and coloring it. Have fun with it. I hope you really enjoy this project. I know I did. And make sure you take a picture of it, share it with me so you can earn credit for this week's art assignment. Have a great week, guys. I'll see you soon.